Communication is at the heart of human connection. It's how we share our thoughts, feelings, and ideas with the world. When we communicate with confidence, we open doors to greater opportunities and deeper relationships. Confidence, in this sense, isn't about arrogance or being the loudest voice in the room. It's about believing in ourselves, our worth, and the value of what we have to say. Confident communication allows us to express ourselves authentically, without shrinking back from who we truly are. It empowers us to set healthy boundaries, advocate for our needs, and build trust with others. When we communicate confidently, we show up as our best selves, and that resonates with everyone around us. Imagine walking into a job interview feeling unsure of yourself. Your voice might tremble, your body language might convey hesitation, and your words might lack conviction. Now picture yourself walking into that same interview feeling confident and prepared. Your voice is steady, your posture is upright, and your words flow effortlessly. Which version of yourself do you think is more likely to make a positive impression? The answer is clear. Confidence matters. When we believe in ourselves, others are more likely to believe in us too. Our words are incredibly powerful. They have the ability to shape our thoughts, feelings, and even our physical experiences. When we constantly use language that is hesitant, doubtful, or self-deprecating, we reinforce those negative beliefs within ourselves. We start to see the world through a lens of insecurity, and that can hold us back in every area of our lives. Think about it this way. Every time you say something like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'm gonna fail," you're essentially planting a seed of doubt in your mind. Over time, those seeds can take root and grow into limiting beliefs that sabotage your success. On the other hand, when we use positive, affirming language, we create a cycle of self-empowerment. By consciously choosing words that reflect confidence, resilience, and self-worth, we begin to rewire our brains for success. We start to see ourselves as capable, worthy, and deserving of good things. The language we use is a reflection of our inner world. If we want to change our reality, we need to start by changing our words. We all have certain expressions or phrases that we use unconsciously, often without realizing how they undermine our message and reveal our insecurities. These verbal habits can range from excessive apologizing to constantly seeking validation from others. They are like little cracks in our communication style that can make us appear less confident than we truly are. Take a moment to reflect on your own communication patterns. Do you find yourself saying things like, "This might be a silly question, but," or "I'm probably wrong, but"? These types of qualifying statements diminish the value of your ideas before you've even given them a chance to land. Perhaps you have a habit of ending your sentences with a questioning tone, as if you're constantly seeking approval from the listener. Or maybe you're quick to point out your own flaws and shortcomings, even in situations where it's completely unnecessary. These are all signs of underlying insecurity that can be addressed and overcome. Certain words and phrases act as red flags, signaling a lack of confidence. These small verbal tics can make us appear less competent and assertive. Let's start with the word maybe. It often creeps into our language to avoid taking a stand. For example, instead of saying, "I'd like to go to the park," we might say, "Maybe we could go to the park." Similarly, the phrase "I think" can dilute our statements. Instead of saying, "I think this is a good idea," try saying, "This is a good idea." By choosing more confident language, we project our true capabilities. Section 5. Unraveling the roots of insecurity. Insecurity often stems from early childhood experiences, societal expectations, and personal experiences. Understanding these root causes can help us develop a stronger sense of self-assurance. Childhood experiences shape our sense of self. Constant criticism in childhood can lead to adult insecurity. Conversely, love and support foster self-worth. Societal expectations also contribute to insecurity. The pressure to achieve and seek validation can leave us feeling inadequate. Section 6. Practical tips for confident communication. Building confident communication skills doesn't happen overnight. It's an ongoing journey that requires self-awareness, practice, and a willingness to step outside of our comfort zones. However, there are practical steps we can take today to start communicating with greater clarity, authenticity, and self-assurance. One of the most effective ways to boost your confidence is to pay attention to your posture. Stand tall, shoulders back, and head held high. This simple adjustment conveys a sense of self-assuredness and commands respect from your listeners. When you stand tall, you literally and figuratively rise to the occasion, projecting an image of confidence and capability. Your tone of voice is another powerful tool for confident communication. Speak clearly, at a moderate pace, and with enough volume to be heard. Avoid using filler words like, and you know, which can make you sound hesitant and unsure of yourself. Instead, embrace pauses as a way to gather your thoughts and emphasize key points. Section 7. The power of I statements. I statements are a cornerstone of assertive communication. They allow us to express our needs, feelings, and opinions clearly and directly without blaming or attacking others. By owning our perspectives and taking responsibility for our emotions, we communicate with greater confidence and respect. For example, instead of saying "you're always late," which can come across as accusatory and aggressive, we could say "I feel frustrated when you're late because it makes me feel like my time isn't valued." This I statement clearly communicates our feelings without putting the other person on the defensive. Using I statements can feel uncomfortable at first, especially if we're used to avoiding conflict or suppressing our needs. However, with practice, it becomes easier to express ourselves assertively and authentically. Remember, assertive communication isn't about being aggressive or demanding, it's about advocating for ourselves while respecting the perspectives of others. Section 8. Goal setting for confident communication. Setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound or SMART goals can be incredibly helpful in building confident communication skills. Instead of vaguely aiming to be more confident, break down your goal into smaller, more manageable steps. For example, you could set a goal to practice using I statements in your conversations at least twice a day. Or you could challenge yourself to speak up in a meeting at work where you would normally stay silent. Each time you step outside of your comfort zone and successfully communicate your needs or opinions, you gain a little more confidence. It's also important to celebrate your successes along the way. Acknowledge your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Each step forward, no matter how tiny, is a victory worth celebrating. Section 9. Seeking professional help when needed. Sometimes our insecurities run so deep that we need a little extra support to overcome them. If you're struggling with social anxiety, low self-esteem, or other issues that are impacting your ability to communicate confidently, don't hesitate to seek professional help. A therapist can provide you with a safe and supportive space to explore the root causes of your insecurities, develop coping mechanisms, and learn effective communication strategies. They can also teach you relaxation techniques to manage anxiety and build your self-confidence in social situations. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness. It takes courage to acknowledge that we need support, and it's a testament to our commitment to personal growth and well-being. Section 10. Embracing the journey of confident communication. Building confident communication is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, setbacks and breakthroughs. It's important to be patient with yourself, embrace the process, and celebrate your progress along the way. Remember that you are not alone in this journey. We all have insecurities, and we all struggle with self-doubt from time to time. The key is to approach this process with self-compassion, a willingness to learn, and a belief in your own inherent worthiness. Every time you speak up for yourself, express your needs clearly, or simply engage in a conversation with confidence, you are taking a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. Section 11. Small steps, big changes. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Similarly, the path to confident communication starts with small, conscious changes in our daily lives. By focusing on one step at a time, we can gradually build the skills and confidence we need to communicate effectively in all areas of our lives. Start by becoming aware of your language. Pay attention to the words you use, the tone of your voice, and your body language. Identify any habits that might be undermining your message or revealing insecurity. Once you've identified these patterns, you can begin to replace them with more confident and assertive alternatives. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. Be patient with yourself, practice consistently, and celebrate your successes along the way. With time and effort, you will find that communicating with confidence becomes second nature, empowering you to build stronger relationships, achieve your goals, and live a more fulfilling life.